Welcome back to the Print 3D channel. Today is January 28th, and that means day 28 of the 3DP 365 project. And on this episode, we're going to show you how we printed out Archie the Mathematician on the all-new gMax 1.5 XT Plus, so stick around. Welcome back, and thank you for joining me here for day 28 of the 3DP 365 project. If you're unfamiliar with the project, check out the description below. I put a facts section down at the bottom that'll give you all the details. But for today's episode, we're going to check out Archie the Mathematician from MakerBot. And we printed this using MakeShaper filament in the color of red on the all-new gMax 1.5 XT Plus. As you may know, I'm a huge fan of the Around Town collection of figures from MakerBot. And since I'm testing the new MakeShaper filament that I got, I thought it was a great idea to start with one of these figures. And of course, we've already printed the Benchy, and it looks fantastic. And we printed it on the brand new 2017 gMax 1.5 XT Plus. And this features an E3D V6 all-metal hot end and BLTouch auto bed leveling. And mine's really cool because it came with the red aluminum bed from gCreate. And the print quality is so much better, and I can't wait to show off the prints. So let's head over to Thingiverse and I'll show you where to download the model. Then we'll tab over to Simplify 3D and I'll show you my settings for this print. Then we'll fire up some of that time-lapse footage and I'll meet you guys back here at the workbench. Okay, so here we are at Thingiverse. Here is Archie the Mathematician by MakerBot. And I'll put the link down in the description so you can download and print this one yourself. And this is a very detailed figure and I can't wait to show you our print results. And of course, this is part of the Around Town collection, one of my favorite collections of figures to print from MakerBot. So let's tab over to Simplify 3D and I'll show you my settings. Okay, so here we are in Simplify 3D, and I've dropped the model down on the print bed at 100%. So let me show you my process settings for this print. And as you can see, we have the new E3D V6 hot end installed. For layer height, we did a 0.16 millimeter layer height with 3 top solid layers and 3 bottom solid layers and 3 perimeters. We also ran a brim by entering 0 in the skirt offset at 4 outlines. For infill, we did a 15% infill using the triangular infill pattern. We didn't need any support material. For temperature, we have a 2-stage cooling setup. On the first 2 layers, the temperature will be 201, and then on the 3rd layer, it'll kick up to 206. Under cooling, we have a 3-stage cooling setup. For the first 2 layers, the fan will be off completely, and then on the 3rd layer, it'll kick up to 60, and then on the 6th layer, it'll kick up to 75%. For speed, we're running this out at 50 millimeters per second because I knew my brand new gMax can handle it. So let's hit OK. And we'll hit prepare to print. We'll show you how it slices. And this should go pretty quick, even though it's a very detailed model. It is pretty small. And there's our finished slice. So let's play this through so you can see how it prints. And as you can see, there's our triangular new infill pattern. And there's some of the details showing up. His piece of chalk, the protractor. Here's his little calculator. And here's his little face printing out. And of course that crazy tuft of hair. Alright, so there's our finished slice. So let me fire up some of that time-lapse footage and I'll meet you guys back over the workbench and we'll talk about the print. Alright, so that was a cool little bit of time-lapse footage, and here is Archie the Mathematician. And I'll put some close-ups in at the end like I always do. But I can tell you right now, with the E3D hot end and the bed leveling system, and of course the all-new gMax 1.5 XT Plus has a lot of support structure enhancements, this print turned out 100% awesome. And this red MakeShaper filament is really cool on this figure, so it really turned out awesome. All the little detail, his little protractor, his little calculator, his little face is so cute, and of course his little tuft of hair on the top. And it really turned out awesome. I'm really happy with the results. And I'm really excited because I have an all-new gMax 1.5 XT Plus. And as I said, it comes with the E3D V6 hot end and BLTouch bed leveling. And of course that custom red bed is pretty awesome. And as soon as I'm done completing my filament test with the MakeShaper filament, I'll release that as a separate episode. Well, that about wraps it up for day 28 of the 3DP 365 project. I hope you found this episode interesting. Please remember to subscribe to the channel, comment, like, and share those videos, and join me again tomorrow on the very next episode of the 3DP 365 project. I am really excited about the new gMax. My Benchy turned out perfect, and now I have my very first print, and it turned out 100% awesome.